get really into it, right? And if there's too many of those components, we could lose a few players, which could have become a player if we remove some of those annoyances, right? So it's interesting, and we are keen on obviously helping new players. That's a big important component. If we can see a huge increase in retaining new players, keeping them, that's a win for all of us, right? That cares about model line. Makes big rounds slower. Yeah, the push big. A new player will struggle a little bit, especially if they're a new character. I mean, if they're staying on Haven, which most players will stay more. I just instantly left those. I have nothing. They will learn to fight a little bit, right, and have some gear to provide a better sword, get some skills, some strength. So they should do better performance than me with this character that did nothing. But obviously we want to make sure they can't fail. They shouldn't struggle with the first push big task. The first thing they want to achieve in the game, right, after leaving Haven.
Aggro.
When Care Bear vote will pass, make a vote and see if people want to lose their shit and die. I mean, for the fun of it, you could make a poll, right? But
What?
I think the majority is here for those core rules that we shouldn't change.
I
We
don't
plan to
know.
change those.
I don't know what
Those
that
are
was.
tied deeply into the game, and we don't consider the core rules. We're not talking about the core
Aggro.
rules and the red line that we want to protect and why we're here, right? And there will always be some troll votes, so can't be 100%. But I'm quite sure the people that are here and the slightest enjoyment in Model 9 are here for some of those reasons of the core rules, right? So yeah, a little low poll, right? But yeah, I think it's time to sign up for the giveaway. So guys, if you type !Emma2, it is running. So we'll have that rolled shortly. Does the quest director indicator work with the auto compass type? Good question. Let's take a quick look. I know they're in between in this build. No. So yeah, that's why we have that as a default. That again, many people are used to and start on. And then the hardcore players like you that prefer the round one, can just do round one. For love the God, don't change the core of this game. If they want in this game, go play millions out there. And absolutely, you don't have to worry. We are very passionate about that true sandbox MMORPG, and some of the core rules are full PvP, full loot, right? It's one of those that gives the depth, the meaningful excitement, risk, reward. That is a baseline in the game, right? So this poll is absolutely nothing that you have to take seriously, right? So that was a little bit of a troll poll or something like that. I mean, the majority is here for that reason. It's not another theme park clone. And that's what's
This restores my faith.
It's more of a discussion of, do we want to have some aid that really improves the new player experience and doesn't really bother the core red line core rules and the veterans, such as some of those things, showing your death and loot. Yes, new players will suffer from that because they will not consider that I should recognize my place when I died. So they'll learn that the harsh way, right? To run around, get confused, die, repeat, get lost, don't find loot. And it's a frustrating battle to learn. You learn, right? When you die, you know you need to go back there and you you don't struggle with that as a new player will for quite a while. So sometimes there are room for some of those functions that doesn't really matter for the rest of us, but a new player it could be a much more pleasant introduction to the game. But it came with rules for task currency. There will be another NPC. Oh no, we actually said that it will be included in this NPC if I'm not mistaken. It's just that we don't have that tag yet. Either that or there will be another NPC that you trade the gold split. Same when it comes to the bounty hunter. So that will be there in the next build. I mean, you know that when you die, you have to go back and find a loot, and you know the world inside and out as a veteran. You have no problems navigating in the world. You won't just get lost, right, when you're outside a city. You know where you are, so that's a big win over there, which no new player knows. So when they die, they will not even have a chance to be able to find a loot. They also don't know that they have to recognize where to die to try to get their loot back in many cases. So that's what I mean, that you don't struggle in the same way as a new player does when it comes to finding your loot. And they have to learn the hard way, right? And if there's 10 things that'll learn the hard way that could be more pleasantly experienced, it could be a small effect on the new player equation. G-Man, thank you for the prime. 12 month. That is awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Shit, I'm a little behind you. We are at the giveaway, guys. If you just tune in, exclamation mark M2, and I will roll it in a moment. What's the plan for the new content after Unreal 5 optimization? The pizza made it seems like 1440p was not on system 2 years old. So, I don't know, did you see my little video that shows the latest build performance progression? That was based on the latest video, which described that yes, some of the builds hardwares struggle more than others on Unreal 5, and we worked hard on that and a few other things that were vital to fix.
The asteroid is depleted.
I have a little video that is on a 7-year-old computer that now runs better in Unreal 5 compared to Unreal 4 in Medulli. I can show it a little bit quickly again if you missed it. A little quick if you didn't were here. So left side Unreal 4 on live, right side Unreal 5 on latest build. This is on a 7-year-old 1080 graphic card, so it's a 10 series card. This is with lumens, epic settings, some TSR, and as you can see, we run 1520 FPS higher with this old computer in Unreal 5 with lumens enabled. That is really solid. No, this is 1440p. That is 1440p. This is the resolution. Obviously, we can't show the entire screen resolution when we do them side by side. But this is a comparison just to see where the performance is today in the current build. On the right is much better. Visuals is better, more soft. Lumens is enabled, which means next generation lighting. We have better performance. And then it's up to your personal preferences when it comes to sharpness, anti-aliasing, what kind of TSR settings, if you want it pixelated and flickering like the left one, or if you want it more soft, non-flickering, soft edges. That's personal opinions, right? And you can play around with those settings. So yeah, we're very happy that we have worked very hard with great results when it comes to raw performance. As you can see, 60, 80, 90 in comparison. So having better FPS with lumens in Unreal 5 compared to Unreal 4 live, that is very good on an old computer like this. 7700 Intel, 16 gigabytes of RAM, 1080 graphic card. So this is a 7-year-old computer and it runs, as you can see, 6 FPS in thin RAM with lumens. So it's very exciting to see how all the different hardware specs will result in the next PTR test build we're gonna run very shortly to confirm these things, right? And a lot of the hard work have been into TC as well. A huge amount of TC, polish, refinement, balancing, all based on your feedback in the past months. So TC will be in a better state, more enjoyable, more balanced, easier to siege, thanks to a lot of those components, right? So yeah, there's a lot of important improvements in this patch. Right, we see on PTR or FPS. No, Smart TV. This is the latest build that we have built today, which is after the PTR feedback when we identified your performance by looking into the data. And that pointed out some of the issues when it comes to performance and some other things. And we already worked very hard on those areas, and this is the latest build. So on the PTR build that we played, the right side was below the left side FPS wise. You ran worse in Unreal 5, just like many of you did in Unreal 5. But as you can see now, it's reversed. Now on that old computer, we're surpassing the FPS in Unreal 4 with lumens on in Unreal 5. So this is very impressive as a baseline, and you will be able to test this on the next PTR very shortly, so you can see for yourself what you're getting on your hardware. So yeah, this is a lot of work after the PTR. The PTR was last weekend, right? So yeah, a few days ago, and we worked day and night because when we heard that a lot of people complain on the baseline FPS, and we identified the hardware for that, we made sure that is a high priority thing for us, because we couldn't see that on all our hardware. You know, we performed very well. So now we identify that, and this is the result so far. We have a little bit more to do, but we're quite happy that we're surpassing Unreal 4 on all the hardware. So you'll be able to test this also. But like I said, you can change the settings, that whole gaming. You have more settings now. You can if you want it more pixelated and flickering, you know, some people prefer that rather than more soft, non-flickering, not pixelated, more smooth, like anti-aliasing. You have different settings for this. You don't have TSR, DLSS, TSR options in Unreal 4. So obviously there's some preference there as well. Both are 1440p. TSR 58 on the Unreal 5 to show that you can gain more FPS depending on settings. But like I said, you have plenty of options if you want to go more soft or crisp or pixelated. That's up to you. Some people prefer one side. Not accurate, the one on the right is 1080p. But no, both is 1440. This is the same computer in the same locations, recorded with the same settings, minus TSR and lumens. And same resolution. This is the result we have so far. But yeah, obviously if you throw in 100 characters on the screen, that comes at a cost, right? I think that's also the thing. The characters in Unreal 5, we have optimized to be cheaper than the character in Unreal 4. So the character scales better also. 5 characters cost more than 6 characters in Unreal 5. So it scales a little bit better also. But like I said, we're going to confirm on a lot of hardware specs and combinations, and that's where PTR comes in handy, right? And our previous PTR helped us identify that we need to work more on hardware optimization for all the hardware specs also, which exactly what we've shown here. It's have been done. On last PTR, the right side had less FPS than the left side. Now it's reversed. So we're quite happy with the progression on the performance. And no, I haven't given the key yet. I just showed this to anyone that logged in late. I'm gonna do the roll in a minute, so you can sign up if you haven't. Expedition Marketing too. So obviously we love to do Halloween and all those seasonal events, patch themes. But as you know, we are in the between. The next patch will be Unreal 5 transition. We will do the launch on the Epic Game platform. So if we were to add a Halloween patch in Unreal 4, we're going back to the hell that we want to avoid, which means again working in a new branch, carefully adding things there, and we just have to throw away everything. So I don't think it's worth the investment this time, sadly, to add that patch this time and sacrifice Unreal 5 polish and release.
Wow, it's my pig.
And I hope that you understand that why we unfortunately can't support the Halloween event this year, which is of course a bit sad because we've always, done that. Christmas though, that's another indeed. I mean, we are ready for Christmas. The only thing is we haven't got that far that we have planned those details because we have been so occupied with Unreal 5. It's been quite overwhelming, but we are finally in a good position. We feel quite confident and secure now, especially after this latest build when we really proceeded or got a very good result on the overall performance. But we want to make sure that you guys can also confirm on your
Taming
end
is only 71. Wow.
Right, we're back in business when it comes to
But my domestication increased to 100 though.
So yeah, unfortunately Halloween doesn't look like we can make that happen this year. Christmas looks safer. I mean, we have our traditional, what's the name of him again? The rafflebacks. We have traditional there as well every year. Demon Man, I'm afraid I can't show the cape. It's a big secret. Big secret. Krampus, exactly. Krampus, good old Krampus, right? It would be nice to have him this year. Those lovely raffle bags. We have a title effect like mining a title for mining buffs. I'm not sure. We never really intended to have achievement titles to actually give effects in the game. That's a new concept. I don't know if it fits and if that's something that we would be interested in adding later on in the game. I'm not sure. Titles in Modline have been more achievements, status achievements, progression, rather than buffs. When we're getting Dragon Showed, you will see. Eventually you will run for your life when you see the dragon. Your Halloween event after Unreal 5 release. Wouldn't that be strange though? I mean, what date is usually Halloween? What era are we in? I'm so lost when it comes to life around me currently. October 31. So, yeah. Unfortunately, we won't be able to make our golden badge. I'm not sure we're going to be able to make it anytime soon after either. So, best bet on Christmas, right? I mean, it's so important we get Unreal 5 in a good solid state, good polishment, good bug fixing, a lot of TC updates in fiction, just overall a lot of good stuff. And we're eager to show you guys that these bugs that we'll be working on should be just a pleasant experience, right? And for any new player obviously joining in, should have minimized impact of negativity experience when it comes to bugs and issues. So I think most people will see that there's a point in making sure Unreal 5 is just stable, runs good, and we remove a lot of bugs. And there's some content and features coming in, right? That we mentioned. But that is the main focus. And after that, we can more fully focus on content and features without having to go back and fiddle around with bugs and such in the same degree. So, I hope that makes sense. And also, we want to be in a stable state because with Unreal 5 release and Epic Game release, that's when subs was starting, right? So, we want to make sure that you have a pleasant experience without bug impacting your gaming session. So we will have some dates and updates tomorrow. We'll finally iron out our schedule and all the feedback and reports, and like we showed, great progression based on the PTR. Subs equals bad, but that's what makes the game good. Subs will help the game grow, expand, get better, and you will be able to enjoy the game more, better, faster. Get better support. Everything gets better when we get resources from online. So if we like and care about online, we need absolutely. Subs also means less cheating, less trying to do bad stuff. There's a lot of good stuff coming with the subs, and those who wanna enjoy and care for the game, they will be able to pay and play and enjoy it, and those that are hating on it, want to ruin things for us, it makes sense that they don't pay the sub and continue playing and hating, right? Makes sense. And that's pretty nice to see them leave, finally. It's not that we don't want all players, but sometimes there are some players that just, maybe this isn't the game, but they still want to linger around and throw crap at everyone. And that's not a good experience for anyone that want to enjoy the game. So a lot of people are actually looking forward to the sub because it's going to clear out some crap, right? You're going to just make some of the experience a little bit better. And like I said, it is necessary obviously to pay, for the development service, all of that is necessary to keep growing and expanding the game. Subs means less player in general. Sure, if there are those that linger around and playing that don't care and don't like the game, and if they quit and need to pay, then yes, those players will not be there. But like I said, there are some players that maybe shouldn't be playing online, and some players will enjoy the game just better when they're not in there doing their crap. You know what I mean? So there are pros and cons, obviously, right? And we don't want to make a pay-to-win game, lot content. So yeah, we want to start the marketing again. First time ever. We did a small marketing campaign during the stress test, and that's when you saw Alldayerrydaybaby pop up in the game, and we had 60,000 players joining in during a week. That was insane. Very exciting because we were so overwhelmed that the majority of those players said, "Holy shit, this is the game. This is awesome." We didn't think that many casual random players showing up would be that excited about the game. So that showed us a very exciting indication for the future that there are a lot of players out there that enjoy Mortal and looking forward to Mortal. Yeah, we're looking at $14.25, $14 regional priced a month, and there will be packages that gives you discounts if you commit on bigger time commitments. Hey, poor shaming people right now. What do you mean? I never shame anyone. It's not in my nature to shame anyone. I mean, the server handles more than 2K players. There are always these cool rumors what people think it can handle without obviously.
Hey, a ring worth 30 silver,
we have
nice.
reported a lot of the progression over the year. since the Steam release, then yes, we run into server, especially queue issues that really affected our release. We have to pause everything, shut down marketing, and work a lot on the network side. And over that year, obviously, we've done a lot of work on the network. It's been 1,000 times better in so many ways, and highly optimized. So it looks very different today compared to what it did during the Steam release. Absolutely. That's been one of the biggest thing in the background, actually, during the development, in the shadows, without marketing, to be ready. But does the player content to drop for you to revert to sub idea? I mean, if we can't fund the project, what is there to revert, you mean? I don't know what options we would have, right?
Warp drive active.
Shall we do the giveaway, guys? Final minutes, and then we roll it. Mishmark M2, and then boom, okay? Yeah, we're looking, so on the table we have a combat focus polishing phase. There's quite a few things included in that, which we're gonna share with you. That just absolutely gonna help combat feeling less clunky, more fluid and smooth, and some cool abilities attached to it, so we can have more tactical component and options rather than the traditional dual spin tactic. Obviously that's not a very valuable tactic in a real war where the game shines when it comes to combat, but we will add interesting components to just add more skills and depth as options. Yeah, obviously there's always room for improvement, right? And you know, again, we have to prioritize and pick and choose what's most important for this initial step milestone. There's absolutely room for improvement on Haven to make that even more pleasant and clear, but we haven't really seen on all the data from Steam over the year, which is a lot of important valuable data, is that no player really struggled to manage Haven. Some stay for weeks, some stay for a few days. The problem starts when they enter Milan. And it's not because of, you know, instant murder by someone or something. It's because they don't know what to do. If they don't have a guild friend or goal and on you, they just wander out. They're not sure what to do. There's no quests. And they will run into, either get lost or run into a pack of wolves or a murderer. And that's a good time for them to take a break because they have no goal. That's when we lose the majority. So, and that's why we have the task system. So that's gonna help that situation. So they don't drop the ball. They have a goal. They have a mission. They can progress. They can always go back to that. They are not lost. That would be a huge improvement to make sure that new players have a much better chance. It's a bad price for SV. What do you mean, Gamer Lono? Alldayerrydaybaby, I'm an idiot. Can you explain what the diva system is going to entail? Is it even a thing? I'm even here right now. Mr. Prinkley, so the diva system is the system that we kind of vaguely designed many years ago, which is supposed to be the allow for another slot in your account that is your tied sibling-like character. So you can have another character, but you share reputation and some things between them because we want reputation and those things to matter. So that is this system behind allowing to play as something more, but you still share the consequences of the characters, if that makes sense. So that's in short what the diva system is. How do I pay sub in Russia? So we will have different option on our websites for everyone, I think, worldwide, to enable subscription. We're We don't support Steam Wallet at this point. We will look into expanding additional options over time if needed.
Steam Wallet.
Can I solve finish? So we haven't finished the Diva system because when we started to design the character system in Warcraft 2,
to pay the monthly.
rebuilt
Yeah.
it to improve it from the first game. In the first game, it was a little bit the opposite. You had up to 3 slots, and you could you were more restricted. You only have one set of skills to distribute your points. It wasn't divided into crafting and actions. It was much more limited, and so you just created a bunch of characters, and you didn't invest in them. You didn't feel like you were, one with that character. You just create a bunch of characters, spread them out. You didn't care. You load into one just to craft, load into one to do this and that. So people didn't like that. So we recreated that system to make sure that you can fully commit to a profession and your main, play style in one character. And it doesn't stop there. When we also released the veteran system, you're going to be able to further expand that progression. So everything is built in mind with one character, one profession, split up, dedicated skill system, where you also are somewhat forced to interact and trade with the things that you lack, because we want to promote player interactions. But we can also see, obviously, there's a high interest in giving a little bit more, such as a character slot with the Diva system. And, initially, this also a little bit changed over the time, depending on how players, experience it over a long period of time. And still, we haven't really got to the veteran system, so we don't see the full scope yet. But that means our system is designed with one character in mind, which means if we are to change it, there's quite a few areas we need to solve things tech-wise to be able to support the Diva system. So if we decide to go through that is fitting to do, we need to solve a few technical design difficulties before it can be fully implemented. So yeah. Pole arms. So all the weapon groups will get a huge, exciting update along with the special ability system, which means, pole arms may not be the most popular group of weapon today, but with that system, you will have unique abilities that only works with pole arms that are quite exciting, right? So all of them will be getting bonuses and tactical things that are exciting to use. So that means, all of a sudden pole arms could be getting a whole new meta style setup. So, and along with that, obviously we see something is extremely underperforming. We always try to carefully nudge that in a balanced tweak without trying to overdo it very carefully. We have done steps already on pole swords, pole axes, and some specific weapons. Careful tweaks so we don't overdo it. We actually don't have any women working at Starwater at this point in time. We had a few females over the years, but currently, no. Well, we have in finance a little bit, actually, but not in development. Yeah, Poleaxe, I agree that the picture overall from the community is that Poleaxe is still underperforming compared to pole swords. And pole swords may not fully be there yet also. So, slowly but steady, we will look into those that are underperforming and not used. And like I said, the special abilities will absolutely give them unique options, making them very interesting. Should hire Miss Helm. Yeah, the daggers have had a patch. I don't know if we tested them in PTR. We have adjusted the daggers. We identified the main issue when it comes to the weak spot, main damage balance ratio. We had a session on that, and it's on PTR, so you'll be able to try it again in our next upcoming short PTR to confirm your feedback on the daggers. But yeah, in general, the design wasn't fully followed, as in high base damage dagger could also do high weak spot chances, which shouldn't be the case, and that should have been addressed in latest PTR. I don't know if any one of you guys have tested it in latest PTR and can confirm that's the case, but that's something we are quite keen on making sure it is in place. No, the special ability is not in Unreal 5. That comes after. VR could boost your numbers. We do plan to add VR support eventually. The question is when, and the question is, yeah, how much of an interest there is for that. So you're gonna help us with that input when we create the upcoming roadmaps. It's giveaway time, guys. Before I swittle ring through, let's roll it, guys. It is time to roll the giveaway. Let me find it. Okay. Right. Good luck, everyone. Here we go. Chick-a-boom. Here we go. Let's go. Holy shit, almost 3 hours. The time goes so fast. I always feel a bit tired and oh, now it's gonna be when you're in the stream, it's time flies and it's actually nice enjoyment with you guys. Congratulations, Ganandorin. Ganandorn. I mean, you're doing good. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We are when, Henrik? I'm not sure. Experiencing Mortal in VR is insanely spectacular if you're lucky enough to have the hardware, right? And it also come at a performance cost. But I see there can be a lot of nice room for where you can RP, play games, have meetings, and just enjoy it to a whole new level, right? There's a lot of gameplay and RP elements that can fully support a very nice, unique, first-person only VR experience in Mortal 2. So we will absolutely have it. The question is, when should we spend some time on it, right? And that's where we want your help. If there's a high interest, you will be able to vote on it, so it gets put on the roadmap depending on your interest, right? Yeah, we are adjusting all the outlaws, especially surrounding all new players, all cities. Let's see, Ganandorn, are you here? Let me take care of that before we forget. Ganandorn, are you here? My neck is not good today. I always get it in my streams also. I always lean forward when I talk in the microphone. It's a bad habit and it put a hell of a strain on my neck. Alright, can you send me a DM here on Twitch, Ganadorn, so we can confirm and give you the CD code, game copy. We will have dates tomorrow, Sabotage. Dates and updates tomorrow. Just leave the microphone, dummy. I do. The problem is I have it closed, right, just below me. But since my early streams, everyone said my mic is a little bit low, so I had to tend to lean forward a little bit, and it's enough to lean forward a little bit to get this high weight pressure on the neck, because the head had quite a few kilograms, right? So a long period of time, you start feeling it in the neck. So it's just a bad habit. I want to make sure that you can hear me loud and clear, so I always lean forward a bit. But yeah, when I think about it, I don't have to, right? And just sit perfectly straight. That is 4 kilograms. I learned from Emma 2. That sounds about right.
The asteroid is depleted.
Line 2 can be very, what's it called? Very, what is the word I'm looking for, guys? Educational. Educational. informative also, right? Indeed, any of those goes well. Let me grab that key one moment, guys. Where the hell do I have them again? Keeping the tabs open as usual. About 500. No wonder I run out of memory. Where the hell is it? Here it is.
My goods are of the highest quality.
Ganadorn, are you
In
more than one
stars
veteran
guide
or
you.
more than two veteran? I always want to know. Google says average human head is 5 to 11 kilograms. Oh, is that so, way? No, not 11. That sounds crazy much, isn't it? I read that off in Modern 9. I think Mats put the values and we always do insane research on everything. Should be close. Should be close at least. Believable at least. Head weight should depend on it. Any plans to finish TC map? That's exactly what we're doing. So like, as I mentioned many times, Unreal 5 includes a
The
lot of bug
asteroid
fixing,
is
a lot of
defeated.
balance, a lot of TC updates to just make sure it's solid, stable, and you know, better balanced. Way ahead on the stream. How the hell do you 11 kilograms head? Yeah, that sounds a bit too much, I think. But I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I thought we were quite close. No, we usually do mass research before we add some of the values, names, and all of that, right? First Necrobus kilo. Hey, is that so? Nice, nice. Necro time was epic. It was really awesome to see all the players running around in Necro dungeon and figuring things out. It was awesome. Very fun for us devs to watch from above. Especially one room, if you know what I mean. Especially. Is that real? Beard real? It is. Do you think I would have a fake beard? What's up with it? Is it good or no, or what? What do you ask? I haven't really trimmed it lately. I usually handle it a little bit better, but you know, a lot of work steals my time. It's ready to 5 kilos or 11 lbs. Yeah, that sounds more accurate. 11 kilos or quite the head. Yeah, there are sessions when we go over loot tables, chests, and so on. Absolutely. I don't know how much and how far we will be able to push all these things, right? We have to make sure Unreal 5 is stable. We fix the bugs. We are in a good state before we're moving forward. But we do have a session when it comes to the auto spawns, especially surrounding all the starting cities for, you know, very logical reasons, right? New player influx and so on. We need to make sure that that's stable. Can't wait for all magic schools to get a week. I mean, some of those updates with necromancy that we mentioned. Right, so that was the giveaway, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna get some patch. You will get a little bit of a information updates when it comes to PTR and more epic launch. Tomorrow is the plan. We are preparing everything. We have a very solid, nice setup of work and schedule, and we want to confirm our hard work we've done the past days based off the PTR. So that's been extremely helpful. We're excited to get you on board again to confirm those fixes. So very efficient. Yes, Necro and Spirit Dog. Yeah, there are some spells that we commented on that we're gonna update and tweak. I can't say exactly when. We don't want to put too much on the table now when we actually, need to deliver on with 5 and all the current stuff stable, solid, polished. Dual weapons will be one of the votable options in upcoming roadmap. So again, it's all in your hands. If you all have a high interest in some of those specific features and content, you will see them early on the roadmap rather than late. We will let you decide. That is game on Refile looked great. Thank you, Star Team. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Will Archer get a buff? We are keep getting nerfed even on the PTR. What? No, what do you mean? We haven't nerfed. We haven't touched archery on PTR. What do you mean? What are you referring to as a nerf there? What you will get is the special abilities, including on archery, just like any other weapon group. So when that focus is happening, archery is also getting that love and updates and options. Goodwill, tomorrow we'll do some updates on the current status when it comes to PTR release and all that. We have a solid, fleshed out plan now. Very thanks to the latest PTR. Thank you guys for that. So there'll be a little update tomorrow.
Greetings.
We may have a token reset in a very specific way later on. Large abilities come same patch as melee. Yes. When we add some of the abilities, we're gonna add 2 or 3, most likely, to each weapon group. That includes archery. So all the weapon groups we currently have are gonna have 1, 2 to 3 new abilities that are unique to that group. That is pretty awesome. And yeah. Poison arrows and webs. Poisoning comes with the assassination skill pack set. So again, if people want to see that early on, you can cast a vote on that, and that will be, moved up on the prioritize order. Obviously, we can't put everything in the first line of roadmap, so it all depends on popularity, right? If there's an overwhelming high demand for specific things on these lists, we're gonna make those enter the game first, and then it goes from there, right? So you will have a nice impact on the order of these things. Hope you made the game lighter so that we don't burn through our monitor. So that's why we had one of those questions for the formula or questionnaire if you participate in the PTR. They're very helpful for us to get feedback, data, and information.
I am honored. Goddess, watch over.
As you know, we decided to make the entire world bright enough during nighttime with the 2 bright big moons, so you don't have to gamma hack or crank out the shit to get crazy to see good enough during nighttime. Some of the challenges is that everyone had different types of monitor types, different types of technology on the monitors, different types of settings. Some people run around with crazy filters that can turn on and off. So everything is quite different on every single gamer setup all over the world. Which means you'll all see the game a little bit too bright, or a little bit too dark, or a little bit in between, right? So obviously that's a challenge.
3 wolves!
We also go into those kind of darkness calibration options that you can see in some games where you have to pull
3
the
wolves
line
just
until you
out of
can
nowhere.
read
Son of a
all the
bitch.
letters.
Why 3
It's a
wolves?
pretty easy way to kind of know that
God
this is
damn
what
it.
it's meant to be played. So everyone is in this pretty close same average when it comes to darkness, brightness. And that's where we try to aim, where it's bright enough to still be a believable, beautiful, moody night, but still bright enough for you not to touch any filters or gamma, to be able to enjoy and see and fight. And the next question here, we got the majority think, if I'm not mistaken, that we are on a good spot there, but there's still a portion that would turn off their gamma when they're fighting, due to some of these reasons, right? And the other challenge is also the world looks different, right? Some regions may have darker textures, some are brighter, like around Medulla, quite bright, the sand textures, right? Which means a night looks more brighter around Medulla than in the jungle or in other locations in the world. So it's a little bit of a challenge because we don't want to have thousands of different settings and process zones that change all this because it's not good and it's time consuming and performance and all kind of crap. So we try to find a good middle ground that works worldwide, and hopefully we can find a good setting where most of the guys also have the correct brightness, gamma setup, without having to touch it any further and enjoy day and night, and it looks and feel good without any hurdles. That's the goal, right? And then when it comes to caves and dungeons, undergrounds, underdark, that's when it can become pitch black, where you are dependent on light sources, either magic, gifts, or light sources, right? To see in those. And we have some of those locations in the world, and there will be more of those also, obviously, with underdark and more dungeons. So that makes sense when it comes to that topic. So with this system in place, we can finally add a supportive work for the night visions clade and set those parameters also all based on the different clades. We're not doing that initially because again we don't want to overwhelm the team when we have a high prioritized focus on the most important things first: stability, bugs, performance. That's first, right? The secondary is everything else. But that means we can finally pick and add that work to fully enable the different clade specs for how they see during nighttime and in dungeons, and also obviously allow you to get that boost with the gifts finally. Yeah. Rogue build with traps, crust, poison, and thievery before wagons and ships. So the assassin thievery, I think, is the same category, and included in those are planned for traps and poisoning. So yeah, that's one.
Oh, at least it wasn't that far.
Go into, which is
This could have been hours of walking.
Interesting to see how high demand there is.
Oh, this is Faburnum. I've never been here before, so.
Wagons and ships, obviously, two also very large features. The wagon system we are very much closer to today, due to we have functions that are required to make the wagon system thanks to the siege systems. Obviously, there's still work to be done to fully finalize it and implement it, connect them with the mounts, right? For instance. And that also gives even more support for the ships. So all those features are key requirements that allows for the end game feature like ships eventually. But yeah, again, if we see overwhelming majority wanting to have these specific features sooner rather than later, we're gonna create upcoming roadmaps based on that direction, and yeah, we will be part of that. I'm not sure if all fishes have been caught. I don't think so. I'm quite unsure because there were a few fishes that were outside of the range where you have to do a perfect reel-in phase, and the parameters for the reeling in phase was a little bit out of reach. They mismatched, so it was impossible for some of the fishes, which meant you wouldn't reel in those fish types. I don't recall if that was adjusted so it was possible eventually, so you got to reel in them finally, or that is still within the spectrum for some fish types. That's something I need to dig deeper into to verify. There's a high chance that those fishes are still a little bit within that spectrum that is extremely hard to, lucky to, impossible to catch. And that's something we're gonna obviously follow up on when it comes to adding more content for fishing, which we also plan in one of the upcoming patches and roadmaps. Thank you, Lufan. Thank you. Will Taskmasters be available for player build cities as well? Not initially. But as we said before, there's endless amount of TC expansion we can add to the game. You know, players have suggestions, services, tools, functions that we add in the game that also make sense to offer to player cities, then we'll make that happen over time. But again, that also needs to be planned and prioritized in this long list of exciting features, which is very difficult to choose from. That's why we want your help there. I mean, how much it bends the pole. Yeah, so there's a perfect way of reeling in a fish. You know, if the fish struggle and you just hold, you have lessen strain on the rod, right? And there are fishes with high strength that when they struggle, you have to let go to reduce the strain even further on the rod. And if you don't, it's gonna snap sooner or later. So if you don't play that correctly, let him wear out, get tired, and then as soon as he's tired, now you're reeling it. You need to have that perfect fishing gameplay where it's not enough just to hold. Like many of the fishes do today, they just hold right still when it struggles, and as soon as it stops struggles, you start reeling in, right? That's the standard way. But if you catch one of these fishes that require you to not strain the rod further, because if you only hold it, it's gonna snap and you're gonna lose it. So you have to let it go out, and you need to have enough line for it to reel out, or it's gonna snap either way, right? So there's this room for perfect fishing in, reeling in. What I meant is for you to catch these fishes, and if you don't do that correct, you're not gonna catch them. So that it's the more the difficult things to catch. We'll try to get Steam front page ad when you start advertising. Yes, we will do rounds of visibility when we do the relaunch of Mortal Online on Unreal 5 on Steam and Epic Games. So there will be more marketing awareness for the game when we have that phase, absolutely. And you know, we re-invite all those big influencers and streamers. I've been following the game over the years. They've been very excited. Some of them plan to do influence content. We're looking forward to that. And of course, you, the awesome community that already does a lot of cool video screenshots and streaming. Obviously, we're gonna add another level of support to you guys, so you can enjoy doing that even more. So you know, we help each others to make awareness and let the world know about Mortal Kombat 2, because there's the majority still don't know about Mortal Kombat 2, and it's time to change that when we step over to the Unreal 5 release. So together we will make it happen. So these fish are harder to catch than race. Yeah, I don't know exactly which one these are and the names and all that, and I also obviously don't want to spoil some of these things, but there are some fishes that are you absolutely need to let go to be able to wear them out and then reel them in. Like I said, I think we've done one session there, but there's still room for more to make it within the catch threshold when you play it correctly, or you won't ever catch them. That's the thing I need to look into to see the current status. I can't say for sure without looking into it. But yeah, so some of those features are in that spectrum. Yeah, we have 3 sets of clothing. We're getting some of it. I can't say exactly all the pieces and gears initially, but we have content ready for upcoming patches, absolutely. Can you get a YouTube role in Discord? What do you mean with YouTube role? The sub start at the same time for all characters, or is it based off when you log that character in? So when you log into your account, that's when your free month starts. After that free month is when a subscription is required to continue login. Will all the hardware be able to get crisp look that still runs well, or are they focused around the game with those blur settings? So that depends on your hardware, right? As I said, Unreal 5 really pushes the boundaries being a next generation technology, and their target for the latest generations on Epic settings is 30 FPS. 30. And on high settings, it's 60 FPS. Keep that in mind when we're talking about people wanting 300 FPS on an old machine running Lumens and next generation technology. We managed to push it extremely far, done a lot of work on optimizing it for old hardware, but obviously there's always a line where
What? Oh shit. Oh no! Oh no!
high
It's a
settings
gank gang.
if you have
It's a
all the
catalyst.
hardware. It's just
No.
math, right? How it is.
Warp drive
But
active.
Oh,
we're
you
excited
fucking
to
dick.
see what you are getting on this next PTR build because we have a lot
Oh.
of work there. So all our hardware absolutely get a nice boost, and that's what I showed in this video, guys. 6-year-old computer running peaking
Fucking
106 FPS.
4-man
in
gank
That's really
catalyst
good.
assholes.
While that computer peaks 90, around 90 on Unreal 4 live. So
Fucking
already
pricks.
better on a 6-year-old computer is very impressive as a baseline. So you guys gonna test it the next PTR to see what you're getting and help us with that data.
I got ganked at 5 a.m. What the fuck?
Alright guys, I'm hitting the 3-hour mark. Trying to run them around 2 hours so we don't get too much loop in here. Hunt Raper, you will see tomorrow we'll do a little updates when it comes to times, release, PTR and such. So wait until tomorrow and you will have a little updates, which is clear. Alright guys, let's take a look. Do we have anyone streaming that we should raid today?
Docking permission requested.
Let's do our
Docking request accepted.
classical vote so you can help me, guys. Let me quickly make a little poll so you can help me.
So annoying.
Warp drive active.
Okay.
Ab order.
Quick vote, guys. Who should we raid today? Send it to Kaksuya. Is that a new streamer? Kaksuya. No, I've seen her, right? But maybe I haven't raided Kazuya. Is that correct? I don't. Is she fairly new? Those were some dope capes you showed. Indeed, Cora. Indeed. Yeah, it seems like Kazuya is in lead already, so I should have done 1 minute, but alright, 1 minute left. We don't plan to wipe. The game is persistent released already. The journey have begun, but we are in early state and we have yet to, get far when it comes to a lot of the features that are upcoming, going into the game in the upcoming years. So there's no reason to wipe. New players will show up over time, every day, every week. There are new players joining the game, finding it for the first time ever. The game is persistent.
Docking permission requested.
And
Docking
less than 5
request accepted.
lines break. I couldn't understand the reason for. I tested in the past. It didn't seem like the fish actually tire out. Is that so? Some of those are the things, right, that we need to investigate a little bit to make sure that the really in gameplay works fully as intended and by design. So you can also obviously skillfully catch all those fishes that are meant to be perfect willy and you have to let go and so on. So we will get back on fishing because we have some content ready to go in, and along with that we're gonna look into some of those things. Alright, Katsuya it is, guys. Alright, thank you very much for joining the stream today. Always a pleasure to hang out with you guys and have any conversation, questions and all of that. We appreciate it. And we very much appreciate you helping with PTR because you find a lot of things and you also show a lot of good variation when it comes to how we are playing the game, and that gives us data to see what works good, what doesn't work good, how can we improve it, and that's exactly what we've done in our latest PTR. And you're gonna get back on it to confirm those progression and improvements. So we're gonna update you with information, some of the information tomorrow and also next week, early next week. Thank you very much for joining in and all of your donations, questions, and subscription and all of that. We appreciate you guys. And you know, except when specs hardware, right? And we want to make sure we have a good coverage of a lot of different specs.
Thank you, Newberts, for the excellent content for my stream. I'd like to sub to your channel. I'm doing better. If I can handle losses like this, I'm doing great. I'm doing good. I'm doing so much better. Fucking ab order hit wherever I go. Is that DMCA or what?
Daniel's dueling got naked with his companion guy. Do better.
All right, Tavis.
Warp drive active.
Well, I learned they don't want me here, so I never did anything to these fucking people, but they're pieces of shit apparently. I thought they were fine when I was in there, but the minute that you're not with them, they fucking just act like shitheads. Like, apparently that's who they are. So whenever anybody ever asks me about Absolute Order again, I say complete shitheads. Governor Lee and the fucking loser shitheads and the fucking fleet leader that can't even speak English. who loses most of his ops.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, this is grass, but like I don't think you can you even sell grass? I don't think so. But I could probably sell pig, maybe. I don't know. You even punch a pig? That's hard to do. I never dreamed this would be this annoying. It's kind of funny. Whatever, man. So let's go, I guess, sell most of that. 4 silver, 1 silver, 3 silver, 23 silver, 1 silver. So let's get rid of the bone tissue. Oh no, never mind. That was enough. Yeah, that was enough. Let's kill another one, I guess, and then we'll go. I like mortal. I won't lie. I like mortal. Like, look, I don't know. Yeah, grats on banging me at 5 in the morning. At least now I know. At least now I know. All it cost me in the end was like 300 mil or something like that. I gotta get away from them. That's okay though. It's always good to go get another.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
I don't know. I paid for both. Well, but I did. I paid for both of them though. I paid for both of them. It's an interesting bit. This is the safest way to do it. Like the price tag on this ship is 100 mil. I don't know. Yeah, the other one's too steep for but this one will live. This one will live through the. Yep. Why does that suck so bad? Why does that suck so bad, man? It's damn near impossible to fucking sock this pig. God damn it. Annoying. Fucking pig made me ran so far. Fucking, like, PvP assholes are so shitty. Even in high sec, they'll fucking waste the time. Well, I got an insurance payment at least. Well, time I set up somewhere else. That's all good. Wait. Oh, you can't get to that anymore. Wow. Well. There, that one's good, right?
Autopilot engaged. Moving to Stargate.
Why is that going
Warp
off
drive
like
active.
right on top of me? It's so annoying. It's like through the wall too, and it's like, why? Never occurred to me just butcher 2 pigs and like take it to the fucking market. Why not? I don't know for Burnham. I've never been here before.
Approaching Stargate.
Community Guild Stone to handle your guild. Oh, create. There you go. 200 gold. Wow. Postal Service. Tray Broker. So let's go to buy orders and look at Emulge. Yeah, he'll pay. So there's Emulge. Got a silver. Full grain. For 4. Yep. Full grain for 4.
Autopilot jumping.
There was 26 silver. Bone tissue. No one's
Moving
buying
to
that.
Stargate.
Pygmy.
Warp drive active.
Pygmy. They don't do pygmy, huh? No pygmy, huh? Pig anything? No? Pig iron and not pygmy, huh? Pygmy, tallow. Tallow. Nope. Okay, so then the rest of that we take to the vendor. It's like the mulch and the full grain leather. And I can buy a weapon, which is sweet. Yeah, there's a weapon and an armor vendor, sweet. Yeah. I like Verburnum more than Tindrum because you can get in and out of it fucking way faster. So let's just go to this one. Yeah, it's good. And I guess I could probably sell wood. I don't really see why not. Yeah, we're trying to sell you and you and you for... Oh my god, the pygmies worth a lot to the vendor, though. Yeah. And there we go. Oh no, that's only 88 silver, never mind. There you go.
Approaching Stargate.
Okay, 89.68. I got almost like a tenth of a gold. That's awesome. So, weapon vendor, right? I need a spear, steel boar spear for 20 silver, except I'll take it. Got 69 silver left. I can buy a bow for 5 silver. I'll take it. Yep. Accept. And then I'll take, let's see what this guy sells. Yeah, and for like, I don't know, for quality leather, Tindremic guard, yeah. There's cheap sets like padded left arm. This ship I'm in, does it have the right drones? It does. Cool.
Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
$60 silver, accept. I lost that set, but I really don't care, frankly. I've got so much loot. I need arrows, and I can't remember where to get them at. Was it like utility or something? I can't remember. Maybe it is weapons. Let's see, weapons. Do you sell arrows? You sell bows, but not arrows? That seems weird. Ah. It's funny, because this town is Haven. But I didn't know, but Verburnum, like, Verburnum basically is Haven. It's funny. Magic vendor, a grocery vendor. What do you mean magic vendor?
I have what you're looking for.
Basic spell book and stuff, but yeah, but I need like books and stuff.
Please, come again.
Grocery vendor. This guy will sell good stuff for that, but oh, what happened here? Oop. Oh, thank God I didn't punch him. Tindremic guard. Vial vendor, equipment vendor, grocery vendor. Maybe, oh no, the grocery vendor is the same person as the person outside, yeah. I don't know where to buy arrows in here. The equipment vendor in Tindrum sold arrows, but I don't see like a Fletcher or somebody here. Should see arrows here, but I don't. It's unfortunate.
Autopilot jumping.
Makes me wonder if you can even like level. Ooh, a fishing vendor, but
I have one. Welcome back anytime.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
grocery vendor, magic vendor, utility vendor. There we are. There we are. So this is fairly expensive. What can we get? I don't know. One is 50. I don't know, like 20 or something. 20 of them for 10 silver. No, I don't have enough for arrows. I'll have to kill some pigs and stuff.
Approaching Stargate.
Ooh, what's that? Oh, a butchery table. Yeah, that's cool. Is it way better to come in here and do it? I wonder, like, yeah, so how far from... Yeah, let's go play some WoW before it logs me out, but... We're going north now. Go see how much money I have. I haven't heard this song. Yeah, I like how fast I can get up. I just need to find like a predatory animal, like a wolf or something like that. I need to look at the mortal map for... Yeah, like Faburnum.
Warping to Stargate.
Tindrum. Hyspelia. Minotaur Dungeon. Ignis Cavern. Cave Camp Castle. Okay, Hyspelia. Faburnum, okay. So, okay, due east of... I was trying to go to find... way out here... I was trying to find... Oh, there's a black... Okay, due north of the... Okay, so Bush Pig, Bandits, Springbok, Bush Pig, Springbok, Bush Pig, Razorback, Springbok,
Approaching Stargate.
Mountain Spider, or Uriel, whatever Uriels are. I don't know what that is. So, okay, Springbok, Razorback, Bandits, Dapplewood, Springbok, Greywood, Bush Pig, Black Bear. Let's go and try to fuck with a black bear, I guess. I think it'll kill me. Oh, and so apparently the sewers are east. For Burnham Tower is south, and there's a dire wolf area due southeast past the water. So let's go south, which is good. I did go out the south entrance, and so yeah, southeast, due southeast. There's apparently a dire wolf area east of Burnham Tower, and that's where I'll try and get my dire wolf. I just need one though. Once I have a dire wolf. Oh, I will need, like, I guess I should take some pig meat with me
Jumping.
so I can feed the dire wolf. That guy's got a horse. He's got low health.
Moving to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Oh, I'm not threatening you, friend. I can't even move. And so yeah, the tallow, all that stuff will sell, but the bone tissue, I mean, yeah, it will sell. The bone tissue will sell, yeah. And the pig meat, yeah. I could have gone and tried to kill that guy and just take his shit and ride off on the horse back to Tindrum. Because what would he know?
Approaching Stargate.
I'd never see his ass again. I should have fucking attacked him and tried to kill him. He was low health. I don't know why I didn't. He was off his horse. It's just, I don't know. I don't really want to start a fucking, like, tiff with everybody here. So where did I see the butcher's table? Oh, you are London the fisherman. Back here, I think I saw, like, the butcher table, didn't I? Yes, I did. Oh, carcass, yeah. Dragging carcasses sucks, though. I just want to sell stuff, yeah. Like, is there a guy here? Oh, yeah, he's in elite guard, but... Well, it's good to know the butchery table's here. I like I like this game. It's fun. What's now? Oh, I'm going north. I keep forgetting. I just wanted to loot the box. Yeah, the box. The box. Look at all that. Yeah, money. Okay, there. I have a gold. I should technically send it.
Moving to Stargate.
Wow.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I'm about to be 14 though. So yeah, actually, never mind. I'm just gonna grind to 14, kill some animals till I'm 14, and then I'll go train and then do all that. Because I need to train, and that'll be, like, a lot of this money. Yeah, and I'll pack up all this stuff. Ooh, Aboriginal bands, but I have, like, those things, yeah. Sickly deer, thistle bear, yeah, it doesn't matter what it is, I'll kill it all. It doesn't matter.
Aggro.
I love my life. I love my life. It's so fucking fun. Well, so now all I need is a vendor. Oh shit, did you run? No, don't run.
Approaching Stargate. Aggro. Aggro. Autopilot jumping. Aggro. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Aggro.
Oh, wait, no, I gotta sell all that, yeah.
Approaching Stargate.
Cool, you can ride a dire wolf. It's such an annoyingly long walk to some kind of... Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I got 26 silver off that. That's not bad. And all the rest
Autopilot jumping.
all the rest of it I'll vendor. There's postal service. Oh, I didn't know you could send mail. That's cool. So I guess you can...
Stargate.
I guess they want you to buy another account. Damn. Alright, the weapon, the armor vendor, right? Yeah. And we will sell you, and you for 93 silver. And then we will come over to the utility vendor and buy broadhead arrows. Yeah.
Thank you. Welcome
Nice. Good shit. Need to figure out where the bank is. Guild supply vendor. Extraction, fishing vendor. Grocery vendor. Extraction, herbologium.
Approaching Stargate.
Oh, you can extract herbs here? Yeah, this seems like a way better town than Tindrum. Nice. Keratone. Or keratin. White Cavallo. Wolf Peach. Let's eat some carrot. Yep, and have some wolf peach. Ate all the wolf peaches. Yeah, I had some death and I was hungry.
Autopilot jumping. Autopilot disabled. Waypoint reached.
Oh yeah, good. There's no one here, and I don't fucking recognize them. Yep. No, there's only one belt in this system. Shit. I'm 4 jumps from Jita. This is dumb. So let's go take a look at the map. Yeah, take me out somewhere further towards, like, not that far, but like, I don't know, like,
Autopilot engaged. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
how come this stuff gets pulled out of the ground, but all the other stuff doesn't? It's weird.
Approaching Stargate.
Alright, well, there was probably some money there. Where's the bank in this town? Librarian. Banker. Cool. Alright, so money and food can go in there for now. Actually, I want to sell the food just to see how much it was. I'm curious. Let's go see. So down the street, west is the bank. Yeah, down the street from the vendor, west is the bank. Yeah.
Autopilot jumping.
Sell, sell, sell. It was 6 silver. I think I'd rather, like, no. I think I'd rather just use this for, well, I don't think the wolf will eat that stuff.
Warp drive active.
Oh, I'm going out south. Yeah, south. I like how it's a crossroads. That's kind of cool. good to see a Japanese player.
Aggro. Approaching Stargate.
Now, what was this? I guess he shot it first. Okay.
Aggro.
There's chickens right here. Oh. Well, maybe maybe the wolf would like chicken, I guess. Chicken chaser. Stupid chicken runs fast.
Autopilot jumping.
An egg in its chicken carcass, okay? Chicken carcass might actually be better at the butcher table.
Drive active.
Nope. Just trying to... $98.
Aggro. Approaching Stargate. Aggro.
Aggro. Fire wand. Off that crappy mob. Nice, that's 3 silver. Now I kind of want to be enchanter, but I put all this time and effort into light leather. But I mean, it's not the worst money maker.
Aggro.
I like the bow. I like the sound it makes. Feels good. Feels good. Let's get my final point into lightning reflexes. Good. Next level, we begin to work on precision.
Aggro. Steering to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Oh. Fucking annoying bird. Stupid bird. I'm enjoying this. I think Mortal was in the agenda. I think Mortal's in the agenda. Oh, you fucking chicken. Stupid chicken. Coral Island. Stupid chicken. Yeah. Okay, now I want to go down there to the butcher table.
Approaching Stargate.
Okay, chicken carcass. Hold the jaw. Obtain chicken meat. Nice. Chicken meat will probably be pretty good for the wolf. Oh, look at all this. This is wolf peach, yeah. Yeah, let's just vendor this. It's right here. Fuck it. I don't get skill up for looting this. I should. It's like... Oh, there we go. Nice, yeah. Just keep eating that. Ooh, I got alchemy, though. Okay, so... We're going to go out south, east, that direction.
Autopilot jumping.
I'm going to start auto running. Yep. And we'll fly to Darnassus.
Moving to Stargate. Warp drive active.
What brings you here? How may I help? Del Ladris.
So we're going to pass brown shore kelp and herbaceous area. Oh, herbaceous area for fishing. So, yeah. Be careful that I don't drown. Yep. Do not drown. Survival from swimming, I guess.
Approaching Stargate.
Swimming, survival. There's the graveyard. That was east, I guess. So we are currently at the graveyard, which is... Or no, that's the sewers, the graveyard. The graveyard is east. There were Boreas and Springbok and Herbius, but... Apparently Faburnum Tower is south. Do I see a tower? No. But I do see a graveyard. So that's good to know. Over east, that appears to be something.
Moving to Stargate. Warp drive active.
What would be over there? That's weird. Oh. Thank you. I don't mind if I'm losing as long as I'm playing the game. It's okay. Why does it feel like I'm directly in Haven? Those are like player homes.
Approaching Stargate.
Yep. Wow. Okay, so according to this thing, that is for Burnham Tower. And just east of it. Oops. And just east of it is, I guess I have to go in there past it. Yeah, I have to like go in there, I think, and but I could skirt around and go look. Let's skirt around and go look and see if we encounter wolves. I'm trying to kill a wolf. What is that? That's a fresh walking dead. It's not really on my agenda to fight skeletons right now, but it's cool that they're out here. Ooh, what's that? That is Lysimachia arvensis. Nice. Grass. Yeah, I'm looking around for wolves. According to this, like east of the
Autopilot
tower,
jumping.
there's a wolf spawn, hopefully. I wish to test my newly attained taming power
Warping to Stargate.
on a
Warp drive
wolf.
active.
If I can find one. This is technically where I believe this is supposed to be. Wait, that's like it shows direwolves on like on stone. So I want to know about this spot further. Can I click it? So according to this, like around the castle or something is supposedly wolves, but I don't know. Like in the castle apparently. I don't know about that.
Approaching Stargate.
Oh god, can I get back up there? Yeah, I think I can, but damn it. Wow, what a view that is. Jeez. Yeah, that's like damn near like pretty much a village. All around that river is like buildings and stuff. That's awesome. What's down there? Grand Lake. Just lots of people live on the lake apparently. A lawless town. Okay, so southeast is Kranesh, which is a lawless town. That's cool.
Autopilot jumping.
I'm learning, but it sucks. I'm like right east of this.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
So apparently I'm gonna follow the cliff east. Yeah, that's the cliff, I guess. Yeah, they're talking about a cliff. Yeah, they are. So along the cliff, this direction, supposedly, is a dire wolf area. Way tucked in back there where those houses are. We'll go see if they're right, but I don't know. And I might die too, but that's alright. You know, it didn't take me long to get this set. I do like it from a Rust perspective. Without the Rust experience, I wouldn't like this game. But having played Rust, oh, I thought I saw movement there for a second. I was like, was that a door?
Approaching Stargate.
Koto Shake Shack. That's awesome. Like, see, the world's too big, without enough stuff going on. There's not enough mobs at all. There's not enough mobs in this stupid empty world to like engage with. Yep, and then the cliff kind of curves that direction. They say that there's dire wolves around this area somewhere, but I don't know if I believe it anymore. This is a veritable fucking village. It's awesome. But also, why build out here
Autopilot jumping.
when you could just stay in the town? It's sort of weird. I get the big clan ones that promote togetherness, but
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive
there's a
active.
springbok, but not a wolf. Damn it. You said there was dire wolves, but there's not. Maybe it's at the base of the mountain, is what they're saying.